Hey guys, welcome back to MGM Cooking Channel. Today is a rainy day as you can see outside. So I'm going to decide to make the family some shrimp and lobster Alfredo pasta. So I already have my shrimp here thawed out. So I'm going to get the lobster going. And these are fresh catch lobster. You buy them from the local fishermen. So to cut them in two or in halves. Alright, so you cut them in halves. Here you're going to find a little, we call it the DD bag. And then we're going to take them out of the shell. These shells can be saved to make lobster base. So here's a little DD bag. You want to get these out. Alright, so I'm going to save two pieces just to show you guys different ways to serve lobster tail. Just two ways. Alright, so the first one is a regular old school way. Just need to raise it up out of the shell, season it, put it back, do it on the grill like that. Another way now, you can just raise them up out of the shell, break off the end part, leave the tail, and then you can just butterfly it. So that would be just a butterfly lobster tail. And you can just cook these in the oven like garlic butter style. You can bake them and they will stay same shape. So I'm going to go it over again. So you just get it off, take out the shell, leave the tail on, place it flat on your board. Just go around. There you have it, little butterfly lobster tail. Alright? But today is not none of that fancy service, so I'm going to get rid of these tails. I'm going to cut these lobster up. You don't want to cut them too small because they will break up. Because I'm going to saute them, so maybe about an inch thick. Feel like you're eating lobster meat and not ground beef. And a little lesson with the shrimp too. Like your shrimp, you always want to have your shrimp peel and devein. And you want to keep the tail on. Because once you keep the tail on, it will keep all the juiciness and all the flavor in the shrimp. So if you take off the tail, it will just release all of that. Or I think they say it's called the enzymes. If you know the correct term, you can drop it in my inbox below or drop it in the description. So over here now we're gonna season our shrimp. Get my hand wash. So I got some pimento. It's fresh grind up pimento. Got some grind up season here, the scallion, honey and garlic. and some herbs. Some Maggi all-purpose seasoning. And a little bit of salt. Not too much salt. You can always add salt at the end. I'm going to marinate that with a little bit of vegetable oil. Alright, so you're just going to go all in like that. If you want, you can just do all shrimp, you can do all lobster. Alright, so I'm gonna rest this in the refrigerator because you want to keep your seafood at a proper temperature so you don't get food poison. So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator and I'll be back with you shortly. Alright guys, so I'm gonna make my version of my, it's a rosé sauce. It's not really a Alfredo sauce. So a rosé sauce is a mixture of red sauce and white sauce together. So here I have my seasoning. I have my garlic, scallion, thyme. I'm gonna saute all of this up with some mixed veggies for color. As you see, I'm home, I'm not at work, I don't have the privilege to be doing those fancy flipping stuff, so go ahead with my spoon in my pot. So what you're doing here now, you're building flavor for your sauce. Again, this is just garlic, scallion, thyme, onion, and some mixed veggies. I'm gonna let that sweat real good, bring some flavors to the pot. And then I'm gonna add the rest of the ingredients. Alright guys, so I'm gonna add some sweet corn. I'm gonna add some chunky tomatoes. It's like chopped whole peeled tomatoes. I'm gonna drain off the water from the corn. Add the corn. But you keep the water on the tomato. Alright, so here I have some Alfredo sauce and I have some heavy cream. I'm going to add that to the pot. You see, getting that nice rosé looking color. I know you're probably wondering where the hell is the lobster and the shrimp, but you don't want to overcook your lobster and your shrimp, so you don't want to saute them with your vegetable. When this comes to a boil, you can add your shrimp and your lobster, and I will just show you right when to add them. Alright, so I just took my lobster seasoned up with my shrimp out of the refrigerator. I'm gonna add it now to the boil. So you know, shrimp, lobster, all them shellfish, they're very easy to cook. And once you overcook them, that's it. It's too rubbery. So this is why I don't saute my shrimp and then add the sauce and all of that. By that time, y'all, wow, look at that. I'm hungry already. So all this need is about 5 to 7 minutes, and then it's all ready to eat. Just need to cook my pasta now, and I cook my pasta for about 7 minutes because I'm using spaghetti. I'm using spaghetti noodles. I got my hot water over here, which is ready to go. So all I got is just water, oil, and salt. My noodles in. Don't need to cover the pot or anything, just put your noodles in. As soon as they start to cook, they will go down. Cook some spaghetti. I want the pasta to be al dente. Alright, so I'm going to thicken the sauce with a little cornstarch. Don't need much because I don't need it to be too thick. Alright, let's check on the pasta. Remember, al dente, firm to the bite. So I'm going to test one. And just like another 2 minutes. And we'll be ready. So catch me back and I'll be shearing up. Alright, so I got my pasta all cooked up and drained off. So I'm gonna oil it. The reason why I oil it so it doesn't stick together. It separates. There's nothing like trying to eat long pasta that sticks together. Like fettuccine, linguine, angel hair. All those long pastas have to oil properly. Alright, so that's ready. So I'm going to share out a bowl. The sauce is ready. Make sure I get shrimp and lobster. This is the tester. Some sauce and veggies. Piece more lobster on top. And some sauce. There you go. So it's lobster, shrimp, Alfredo, but I don't use Alfredo sauce, I use rosé. So I'm gonna take the camera and let the cameraman sample up. Okay, Markel, so tell the camera, how is it? That's a big taste, hot. How is the pasta? Is it al dente?
It's perfect.
Okay, how is the lobster and the shrimp? Yes, guys, this is my son. He's the young food critique. So, you know, he tells me the truth.
It's seasoned just right.
Okay, you taste all the spices, the pimento, the thyme, the scallion, the garlic. All right. So go ahead and close the video.
Okay, guys. Well, this is the end of the video. So I want you to like, subscribe, and remember to share the video. Bye.